Hi, I'm Tyler. Since you're here, I'd like to take a few minutes of your time to tell you a little bit about myself. I guess I'm just a normal high school sophomore. I love video games and movies, especially action movies with lots of martial arts. You know, Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, Jet Li. I take karate lessons myself, the Shinkudo style. I'm a yellow belt with a blue stripe. I've got great instructors. They're called senseis in karate. I had to stop taking lessons last fall because of marching band practice. We've got an awesome band. Our director works us hard. I'll never ask more than your best, he always says. Last year, we were first place in large group state competition. This year, we had to settle for second, but we'll be back next year. Besides band, I like all kinds of music. Pop, rock, rap, hip-hop, even musicals. Andrew Lloyd Webber is my favorite composer, but I like the newer rock operas too, like Hero and Rent. I've been lucky enough to see a few on stage. I got the chance to be on stage a few times myself, at our community playhouse. I got the part of the kid in the Boxcar Children. 54 kids tried out for 6 parts. I felt pretty lucky to get one. Last year, I was in one of the high school large groups for state drama competition. We did the Dr. Seuss version of Romeo and Juliet. It was a lot of fun, but hard work. We got an all-state nomination. Quite an honor. Oh yeah, I do go to classes too. I have a 3.5 grade point average so far in high school, and I have to work to keep that up. It's pretty hard to get fired up about math, but my teacher's great. After school on Mondays, I have scouts. In fact, if you're watching this, which I hope you are, I'm an Eagle Scout. Doing this video is part of my Eagle Scout project. Well, I probably shouldn't bore you too long with my life, especially since, given the situation here, I can't let you return the favor. But before I go, there's one more thing I should tell you. You knew there was going to be one more thing, didn't you? Well, I'm not really Tyler. My name's Chase. I'm an actor and a friend of Tyler's who was very happy to help him out. Tyler's here too, but before you meet him, I want to assure you that everything I told you about him is true. All of it. That's Tyler's life though, not mine. And he'd be the first to tell you that he didn't get there alone. I think he'll want to talk with you about that. Come to think of it, do any of us get there alone?
I don't think so. Yep, I'm Tyler. Surprised? Why? You should be. Chase described the life of a typical high school kid. Well, that's me. Sure, I got a couple other things to deal with, don't we all? Mine are cerebral palsy, nonverbal learning disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder, anxieties. They're all a part of my life, but I don't want to talk to you about that. I want to talk to you about the people who saw me, who made the effort to see me. Tyler, not my diagnosis. These are the people who saw me from my abilities, not my disabilities. I call it ability awareness. Sure, these people recognize my challenges, but they didn't let them be showstoppers. They helped find accommodations to get around them. And yes, they took some extra time and energy from me, and I appreciate what every one of them has done. I can't imagine what my life would be like without them. Any of them. My karate instructor, my sensei, conditioned me with a big cat stamped on my forehead. But he didn't. We spent time together figuring out ways to do the moves, the katas, on my knees. So I can take part in one of my passions, the martial arts. My band director knows what I'm capable of, and he won't let me off the hook for 1 second. He tells us that he's an equal opportunity yeller, and he is. I play percussion in the band, and he makes extra efforts to use my talent with me and the rest of the band the most good. I don't think he sees it as special. I think he sees it as part of his job. For theater productions, I had to try out, like everyone else. I had to wait to see if I got callbacks. I had to wait to see if I got the part. I don't know how many directors would have been able to see past my wheelchair and my reach challenges to appreciate my acting ability, but this one did. I had taken a lot of classes, and he knew I would work hard. I love high school, but sometimes it's hard. My cerebral palsy and nonverbal learning disorder make a lot of things in class difficult, but my teachers are wonderful. My aide and the administrators are too. They work with me to accommodate my challenges and keep them from being obstacles. They enlarge my notes, revise assignments, adapt testing, keep me more I can see better, and generally find different ways of getting at the same result. They keep open minds, and together we have a lot of creativity. Yeah, sometimes they find these new ways to be better for the whole class. When I was in another Cub Scout, one of my leaders wanted me to play in the Cub Scout softball league. He just plain didn't see a problem. There wasn't. I batted from my chair. My dad pushed me around the bases. No extra strikes, no favors. We worked out the fielding too. The last 5 years of scouting have been the same. I've been able to go everywhere and do everything all the other scouts have. All because of leaders who care. The bottom line is simple. If it wasn't for teachers, youth leaders, and administrators who truly cared about giving everyone an opportunity, who had open minds, and were sometimes willing to spend a little extra time and effort to make it all happen, my life would be totally different. What would I be doing? More importantly, what wouldn't I be doing? Whether they knew it or not, they were practicing ability awareness. These people, and many others, have made all the difference in my life. If you're watching this, you're probably in a position to make a difference too. You're in a position to practice ability awareness. Is there someone you know who needs you to have an open mind, some creativity, and a little extra time? I know there is. Please, make a difference. Thanks.